downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Anthony is out there with Jackson. Then there's Luka Dončić. And there's Iguodala. And it's Young in at the 1. And for the Raptors, they've got Bryant. Barry is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Love in at the 4 spot. Emphasizing the importance of a deep bench. A few teams, Doris, across the league are riddled with injuries right now.
And this is where your front office has to find a way to be successful year after year. And players over the course of the season maybe won't play for 5, 6, 7, 8 games, and then an injury opens an opportunity, and you have to have a high level of professionalism at the end of the bench to endure these moments.
Count that one.
Boy, how well does he use his frame to hold off the defense? Melo with the strong finish.
And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Anthony. Count that one. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Dončić, and a pretty pass right there.
Anthony's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Archibald. And it's good, 2 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Dončić passes to Carmelo. Fades back. And that one is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Here's Dončić. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Here's Jackson. Good D by Gasol. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Archibald. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Young with the ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington. Here's Anthony. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Anthony's got 8.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Iguodala, the pass to Young. Now here's Jackson. Iguodala outside, and the pass to Dončić. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Jackson.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Kobe with it. He's picked up by Dončić. Pass to Love. Over Young. Atlanta with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Well, Marc Gasol will never back away when he's got that kind of interior position.
And here's Young, still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Young on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Kobe, and Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He was analyzing how to match up with Luka Dončić and the task of slowing him down. Coach said Luka is a smart player, well beyond his years. If we give him one look, he'll adjust quickly. So we're going to have to mix what we throw at him all night. They are well aware of the challenge Dončić presents. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Archibald with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Atlanta. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Archibald passes to Barry. Here is Bryant, guarded by Dončić. The shot by Bryant, no good.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Hawks. And Gasol gets it to go.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Trains the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. You know, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Collins checked in for Toronto. Richardson comes in for Bryant. Here's Archibald. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. For Atlanta, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And throughout his career, Redick has proven to be very consistent, an effective two-way player who gives it his all.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Raptors. And both free throws good for Redick. Now, here's Richardson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Dishes to Gobert. Back to Richardson. And stolen by Redick. And they're on the break. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
To the right side. Here's Gobert. And the layup falls.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Anthony drives in. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, how about that throw down? Anthony giving the fans their money's worth.
Here's Archibald. 10 points for him. And Jokic with the rebound. Archibald passes to Bryant. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Chiosa. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Anthony. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Toronto shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Anthony. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Richardson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Good on the second free throw. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Chiosa. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Posey. It's tipped. Here's Archibald. Gobert trying to get open. Archibald with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You look at Atlanta. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Toronto, just a couple spots back.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
Here's Jokic after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And Atlanta has possession. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here's Jokic. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Here's Richardson. It's blocked. Here's Brand. Richardson kicks to Brand. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Redick passes to Jokic. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Over Gobert, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Archibald. And Richardson now atop the key. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And Gobert drops them both. So it's the Hawks now. 4-point game. Here's Chiozza. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. To end the cold streak, uses the glass to drop it in.
Well, the size advantage playing a big part there. Just calmly rises and fires.
Here's Archibald. Jokic defending. Archibald passes to Collins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The pass to Jokic. To the paint, stolen by Brand. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Posey. Here's Chiozza. Finished off the break.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. That's on J.J. Redick. For Toronto, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. That's good from Richardson. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Posey.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Raptors leading by 7. Rudy Gobert is out there with Elton Brand. Then it's Collins. Then there's Richardson. And it's Archibald in the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guerin passes to Jackson. Young, right side. Basket counts.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And Toronto making a change here. Barry's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for James Posey. That free throw good from Young. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
Wow, Iguodala, an incredible dunk. Woo, did he leave the ground quickly.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now, here's Collins. Defense is right there. Richardson gets a wide open look on the 3 off target. Atlanta trails by 6. Inside, here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Bryant. For Atlanta, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And that one misses. Love check in for Toronto. Bryant comes in for Collins. Luka Dončić, he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line. And so here's Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Richardson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And the rejection by Jackson.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Knocks it loose. Richardson finds Gobert. A second chance effort. He can't get that one to fall. So the Hawks will take it the other way. To the middle. Richardson outside. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Young. Over Bryant. Young, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Richardson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Richardson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Barry misses. Atlanta trails by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
We know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
Pass to Love. And the rejection by Jackson. Dončić against Kobe. Pass to Guerin. Here's Iguodala. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I just love the hard-nosed attitude of Andre Iguodala. When he's on the interior, he's so good at getting the defense to foul him.
Free throw good, Iguodala. Marc Gasol's checked in for Gobert. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Dončić dishes to Anthony. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Barry. And the rejection by Jackson. Gasol. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And stolen by Richardson. A step-back shot here. Goes back up. And Gasol lays it in. Gasol's got 6 points.
A great pursuit of the basketball from Marc Gasol. One thing we know is he will rebound out of his area.
Here's Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Marc Gasol. The Hawks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors leading by 8. Richardson outside. Gasol trying to free himself up. Tries again. He lays it in. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Jackson. Hawks passing it around. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Barry.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Richardson outside. Here's Gasol. He drains it from the right block. And now a 12-point Toronto lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here is Bryant. 23 points for him the last game against San Antonio.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Dončić passes to Anthony. Atlanta gets it back. Kicks it to Dončić. And here's Iguodala outside. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low, Gasol. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Now, this guy is so strong. Marc Gasol able to finish. To remember, we're talking 7'1", 255.
You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. For example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last two winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those two guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
Love with the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Yep, it counts.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Bryant with it. Now guarded by Redick. Pass to Love. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Chioza passes to Redick. And the 3 ball is good. Redick's got 5 now.
Gets his shot off with great quickness. Redick knows he has the green light to take those.
Here's Chioza. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Archibald passes to Gasol, and good that time. He's got 15.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Chioza. And here is Anthony. He's guarded by Love. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Carmelo Anthony.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Archibald with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Passes it to Jokic. Over Gasol. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Good on the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 13.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
To the paint. And Gasol sends it back.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Right wing. Archibald passes to Gasol. Here's Archibald. Now Kobe, covered by Redick. Just 5 on the clock. Kobe, that's good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
The pass to Redick. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's Archibald. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Archibald's got 16 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Chioza. And the rejection by Love. Clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And at last, they get one to fall. Jokic has got 4 this quarter. Toronto calls timeout. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Anthony, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Trae Young.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Archibald passes to Bryant. Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Pass to Bryant. Over Bogdanovich. It's deflected, and they get it back. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good, Anthony.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
How about that? He made no mistake on that one.
Bogdanovich against Bryant. Off target from three-point range. Here's Anthony. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta. Anthony out there with Iguodala. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Dončić in at the 2. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Anthony. And Love's got the ball here for the Raptors. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Barry the pass to Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Passes to Bryant. To the inside, Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
That 7'1" frame of Marc Gasol, strength, power, you name it, he can absorb contact.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Archibald. Love trying to break loose. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And Young, here we go. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Here's Archibald. He's got 22. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Dončić. Love the pass to Barry. That's in there. Love with the assist. Barry's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 12 points. The points that time coming from Dončić.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Archibald passes to Kobe. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Atlanta trails by 12. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Anthony kicks to Jackson. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Inside, here's Kobe. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Luka Dončić. For Toronto, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Jackson has the open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Toronto leading by 9. Outside Bryant. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shoots from 14. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Love, no luck. The Atlanta trails by 9. Young is double. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Raptors. Gasol's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle, here's Love. Great D that time from Iguodala. Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Dončić will capitalize. Nice drive.
Raptors have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 24 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Richardson, he's checked in for Toronto. On the wing, Iguodala. Back to Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Anthony's got 46 points.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Iguodala with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Raptors leading by 5. Here's Archibald. And the shot goes in. Archibald's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Young passes to Carmelo. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. There's the pass to Barry. Here's Archibald over Young. Again, Toronto.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Atlanta trails by 7. Iguodala left side. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Raptors shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Pass to Barry. Here's Archibald, defended by Young. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. Archibald in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Elton Brand's checked in for Toronto. Collins comes in for Barry. And that one falls for Young.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Richardson the pass to Archibald. And the rejection by Jackson. No good from Bryant. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Archibald. And he has 28 points for the game. The teardrop falls in. Archibald's got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Young looking it over. Anthony up on top. He's feeling it. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Archibald. He has 30. Offensive rebound. Bryant. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
The Raptors making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bryant. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the strike.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the Raptors call time here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Toronto leading by 4. Left side Collins. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Chioza passes to Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Back to Redick. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Redick's got 8 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Richardson. To the inside. Collins drops in the layup for 2. He's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Raptors with the lead. Here's Richardson. Tries again. And then Fran with the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Raptors leading by 4. Outside Collins. Has to Gobert. Right side Gasol. Nails the 16-footer. Gasol's got 19 points.
Well, what a perimeter shot Marc Gasol has always had. For a big man, such pretty touch.
Chioza passes to Redick. Good on the three-point shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's a close game here in Toronto. Now Richardson, 14 points for him. Brand trying to free himself up. Yep, that one goes.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Outside Jackson. Here's the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Shot by Collins, no good. The Atlanta trails by 5. Bogdanovich wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we know this. Few big men in the history of the game have passed the ball as well as Marc Gasol.
Jackson dishes to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Bryant, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Kobe's checked in for Marc Gasol. Dončić is checked in for Atlanta. Redick passes to Bogdanovich. Dončić outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dončić has got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, Gobert inside, right? He has such a strong sense for when to take advantage of the skills he has at his disposal.
Dončić passes to Bogdanovich. At the elbow, it's Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Love's checked in for the Raptors. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. Inside. And it's Bryant that time on the assist from Kobe. Bryant's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Here's Dončić. Rebounded by Bryant. Bryant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Iguodala outside. To the paint. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, you love that Andre Iguodala seems to relish an opportunity to have contact and have to finish anyway.
Bryant right side. It's rebounded by Dončić. Down low, Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. With 1 on the clock, that shot misses. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Elton Brand. Kobe is out there with Richardson. Then it's Collins, and it's Love in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And so here's Toronto. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And so Bryant will bring it up for Toronto. The lead is 2. Richardson, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Toronto shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Here's Archibald, guarded by Dončić. Archibald with the bucket.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Anthony, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Bryant against Dončić. And Kobe throws it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Atlanta trails by 6. To the inside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Fires from the corner. But he gets it back. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Anthony. In the corner, Iguodala with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 6. And it's Bryant in the corner. They get it back. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Dončić. The free throw dropped for Elton Brand.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls. It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Bryant passes to Barry. Back to Kobe. Drops in the Trae. Kobe's got 6 points in the quarter.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Anthony. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, that's part of any great scorer's arsenal. The ability to create contact and get to the line.
And Anthony drops them both. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Archibald passes to Love. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 11.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside for Jackson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Raptors leading by 9. Here's Love. And the dunk by Love.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Looking to get it going. Dončić passes to Jackson. Here's Barry, defended by Young. Shot from the wing. Shot clock reset for Toronto. The shot's good from Barry.
Just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Outside for Jackson. Inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Sinks the 3-pointer. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's 3-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
Kobe goes in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kobe's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And it's Bryant in the corner. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Picked his pocket. Fast break. Here we go. Fires for 3. Bryant can't get that one to fall. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Atlanta. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Bryant left side. Lays it up off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 12.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Dončić dishes to Anthony. And the rejection by Love. Over to the wing. Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 35 in the game. It's Anthony with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, just Carmelo in full attack mode, puts it on the deck, creates the contact. Nice.
And the Raptors making a change here. Gasol's checked in. Here's Archibald. To the middle. And Kobe throws it down home.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Here's Young. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Toronto leading by 11. Banked in off the glass. Archibald's got 37.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
To the paint, here's Anthony. And the rejection by Bryant. Inside. And then Brand with the dunk.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
From deep, Iguodala. Outside for Jackson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Jackson's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Archibald. To the middle, here's Brand. Score the basket, his eighth. 8 for 13 from the floor.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Young's shot is good.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Here's Archibald, defended by Young. Here's Kobe. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Here's Young. And the layup is good. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Down low. Here's Kobe. And finished off by Bryant.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose. And he gets the bucket. And it's now 23 points for Trae Young.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Toronto calls timeout. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
The Raptors making a switch here. Love's checked in. To the inside. Bryant. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Young kicks to Dončić. He dishes it to Carmelo. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Iguodala gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Archibald passes to Gasol. Down low. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And Young, here we go. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Passes it to Love. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Anthony. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Archibald. And it's in there. Archibald's got 41.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Anthony.
You know, great scorers just have that knack. Get inside, it's either a bucket or a trip to the free throw line.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Anthony. Kobe with it. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Love outside. Over Young. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Let's remember, in Marc Gasol, we have got a guy who has worked hard on both his body and his game. We are talking about a former Defensive Player of the Year here.
1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Young. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Barry. Drills the three-pointer. Barry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Toronto.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. Now the Raptors moving it up. Goes up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
Here's Archibald. Young with the steal. And Dončić with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Dončić.
Well, Dončić, terrific floor vision in the open floor. He also understands how to be the guy to finish.
To the middle, here's Love. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Anthony, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. He's perfect from the line this time. 27 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Young from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 30 points.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Chioza, no good. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris